Hey, it's Anfa, and you're watching a live tutorial / experiment because I haven't tried this yet. I'm gonna try it live. I wanted to record it, but recording didn't work very well in OBS, so I thought, let's do it live. So here we are. I'm gonna make a Neurofunk bass using a surge, and I've prepared myself a little drum and bass beat, which I've synthesized myself using Geonkick. So that's our background. I also composed a little part for this bass that probably will work well, but most of the time I will just play on my keyboard as we tweak the sound and make it. And the direct motivation for making this is I watched a tutorial by on a YouTube channel called Let's Synthesize, and he's made this really interesting, pretty classic sound that you've heard a million times if you listen to Noisia or other Neurofunk acts. And I wanted to try and recreate that with Surge. Oh, video and audio are out of sync. Half a second. Thanks for info. Oh, I think I know why, because I've tried to correct that recently. How about now? Is it in sync more? Let's see. Oh yeah, that's better. Okay, that should be better. Back to the topic at hand. Neurofunk basses. So the sound that he made was based on 2 triangle waves. And the thing is, with Surge, we don't really have a triangle wave oscillator right here. What we have to do is use a wavetable. And in the wavetable, we can find things like basic, and we can find a triangle. It's not like even a morphing at all, because it's just a triangle. Now, the tutorial was leading to using 2 voices, so it's detuned. So we have, let's add 2 unison voices, and maybe pitch this 1 octave down. Yeah, that's nice. We can increase the unison detune. Now, an important thing would be to make this monophonic, and I'm going to choose the mono ST mode, which preserves like the envelopes and stuff, so they continue to the next note. And also, I'm going to turn up the portamento time. And you see, because of the 2 unison voices in this triangle wave, what happens is we have this rhythmic pulsation, because one of the voices is in a different pitch than the other, and they like phase against each other, and they cancel each other out, in and out rhythmically, which creates this motion. And when we're playing a higher pitch, this vibration gets faster. All right, but this is pretty dry, so let's distort it, and the wave shaper comes into play. So it's pretty dark, and like it sounds like the what about hard? It sounds like the basses are overwhelming it, so I'm thinking about maybe high passing the sound a little bit. Let's key track this filter. Oh, Lifeline says, Anfal, please move yourself. Yeah, that's the same thing. I forgot to move my face to the corner. There we go. Sorry for the obstruction. Alrighty, now the saturation should be happier. Though I think it's still a little bit quiet. Maybe we can add some gain with the mixer. I'm going to turn down the volume of the scene. All right, if it seems like this gain here allows us to wave shape it more. What I'd like to try also, which is something that I haven't seen in that tutorial I've watched, but I want to try it, is adding a bit of noise. Maybe darker noise? I think I want more gain. Alrighty, another important part of a Neuro bass is a notch filter. So let's use filter 2 for that, and let's pick a notch. Now we could assign this to an LFO maybe, so this notch is going to move on its own. Think about making it more steep. Alrighty. Now, what else can we do with this? I'm thinking about adding a sub bass to it after all, or maybe we could try and add a flanger, which seems to be a very important part of the sound. I'm also going to bypass the filter 2, the notch filter, for a while. Maybe I'm just gonna turn it off. I'm not sure. Comms. I'm not really hearing any effect from this flanger. Maybe I'm going to try phaser, though that's not the same thing. Or maybe I could try chorus and use it as replacement. This is okay. It should work correctly. Actually, it's the same loud. Oh, almost. Now this feedback is giving us some nice screaming stuff. Why doesn't this modulation effect has any effect? Maybe it's a bug though, because I'm using an unstable version of Surge. It's version 1.8 nightly. So maybe that's that. Makes me wonder. What if I make this whole thing stereo? Then we have a stereo triangle wave, but our unison voices are like hard panned left and right, and they don't have this, they don't produce this rhythmic cancellation that we need. So that is not a good idea. So I am thinking about, let's see if I can add some reverb. Or maybe all effects just, oh, maybe it was just muted. Wait, I think I've just muted, I think I've just bypassed the slot, and that's why we had no effect. Of course it is. Oh, silly me. Alrighty, so here's our flanger. Oh, nice, we can add some stereo depth. Low frequency damping. I'm gonna do re-trigger. Let's try a lower octave. I'm also going to enable our notch back. I'd like to be able to control the speed of the LFO with the pitch, but I'm not sure if that's possible. Oh, I think it is possible. Alrighty, so I can increase the rate with the key track. Yep, so our notch is also now, I'm going to mute the flanger. Awesome, our notch is also speeding up as we play higher notes. I think I want to add back a little sub bass to this. Oh wait, I'm changing the assignments of key track. No. Let's right click here and clear this assignment. Alrighty, I think I would like to add a little bit of reverb. Let's see, I like the reverb too. Oh, it's muted. No pre-delay. Let's make it shorter. Diffusion. Actually, it's a bit crisper and weirder and with low diffusion. I like this high build-up more. Smolder you. Okay, that's nice. I'd like to use the amplitude generator to... Oh. Yeah, but amplitude is per note. So I'm going to use a scene or single voice LFO to amplify the mix of that. Sorry for this glitch. Now that is enabling my reverb, and I'm going to make this into an envelope so that, and give it very short. I'm going to turn this way up so you can hear the effect. It's disabling the reverb immediately after I release the note. Isn't it a bit quiet? I think it is. Alrighty. Wonder what could we do with this noise? Maybe noise. Bronx Beats says, I could make that in Serum in 1 minute, lol. Well, I bet I could make this in Surge in 1 minute too if I rehearsed it, but I didn't. I'm experimenting and I'm having fun. Nice. I played a little bit with the wavetable, morphing modifiers of the wavetable. I added saturation and I touched the formant a little bit, which creates this kind of PWM effect inside of the single cycle, and that gives us way more harmonic content because a triangle wave is pretty tame. It's not as bright as a sawtooth wave or a square wave. It's very a triangle wave sounds very close to a sine wave, and it has all the harmonics, I believe, just like this the sawtooth wave, but it has much less of them. I wonder what we could do with this high-pass filter. Maybe we can make something interesting if I give it more. That's screaming. I may try something different, like maybe an OBXT, but that's a 24 decibel. It's a low pass? It's a low pass. High pass. K35 high pass. I believe that's Oh, I like that. And I would like to use the same LFO that we used for our notch filter to modulate this as well. I think it should speed up more when we play higher notes, so I'm going to change this modulation of the key track. Oh, interesting. In this high, when I play this high, the LFO creates kind of a growly effect because it's starting to approach audio rate. Kind of weird. I like this a lot. We can do some extra stuff. I think we could use an Air Windows 2 tape, maybe, to it's way fatter already. I think I want a little bit more of that reverb when it's active. Yeah. Also low frequency damping at 100. All right, I'd call it a day, especially that it's getting late. And here is a little drum beat that I've prepared before, and this bass line together. Let's see if they play. Oh, I muted it. Let's unmute it. And let's loop it. I'm going to save this project and let's play it. These short notes don't really play nice. I need some. Maybe if I shorten them so it's staccato, but also lower them. Yeah, I'm not sure if that fits the style. Maybe just keep it continuous. Also, that's going to give us more portamento stuff. Thanks for watching. I hope you've learned something. That was a Neurofunk bass tutorial experimentation with Surge 1.8 nightly. I was using Ardour 6.2, and this is that's the drum kit. These are my own synthesized drums. I made tutorials where I show you how I made exactly these sounds, pretty much. If you want to check that out. And they're like mixed here, just a little bit of reverb and high pass on the hats, and lots of our Windows mojo. And yeah, also limit my drone master because that's mandatory. Thanks for watching. Also, huge thanks to all the people who are supporting me financially. That really helps. If you, dear viewer, would enjoy my content and would like me to make more, please consider going to patreon.com/anfa or liberapay.com/anfa, where you can drop me $1 or $2 every month. That's all. I will see you all in the next video, wherever that may be. Hopefully sooner than later, but you never know. You know how it is.